The possible transfer of Abukuma-Class Destroyer escorts from Japan to the Philippines marks a significant turning point in the modernization and strengthening of the Philippine Navy. For decades, the Philippines has relied heavily on second-hand ships from allies to boost its maritime defense capability. However, with the rise of tensions in the West Philippine Sea and the growing challenges in securing maritime sovereignty, acquiring vessels such as the Abukuma-class would mean more than just an increase in numbers, it would be a leap in naval capability and deterrence. These ships, though already with years of service in the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force, still hold relevant and capable systems that can drastically improve the operational readiness of the Philippine fleet. The Abukuma-Class Destroyer escort was designed and built in the late 1980s as a multi-role vessel with strong anti-submarine and anti-surface warfare capabilities. It displaces around 2,000 tons standard and over 2,500 tons fully loaded, making it larger and more heavily armed than the current offshore patrol vessels of the Philippines. With a maximum speed of over 27 knots, powered by gas turbine engines, it gives the Philippine Navy not only more endurance at sea but also the agility to respond quickly in contested waters. The range and seakeeping abilities of this class allow it to operate further and longer in the open ocean compared to the smaller vessels the Philippines has been using. One of the standout features of the Abukuma class is its robust weapons suite. These ships are equipped with a 76mm OTO Malari rapid-fire gun, which is highly versatile and effective against surface and air threats. They also carry Harpoon surface-to-surface missiles, giving them true strike capability against hostile ships. In the anti-submarine warfare role, the class is fitted with torpedo tubes and rocket launchers, supported by advanced sonar systems. This is a capability the Philippines urgently needs as the South China Sea has become an arena where submarines from different navies, especially from China, are frequently active. For air defense, while the Abukuma class does not carry long-range missile systems, it has short-range defense weapons and electronic countermeasures that add layers of survivability in high-threat environments. The value of transferring such ships goes beyond weapons and systems. The Philippine Navy would also benefit from the radar and sensor suite of the Abukuma class. Equipped with air and surface search radars, fire control systems, and electronic warfare tools, these ships bring a higher level of situational awareness than the vessels currently in service. This means the ability to track multiple targets, coordinate responses, and work more effectively with allies during joint patrols or exercises. Moreover, interoperability with Japan and the United States would be greatly enhanced since these systems are compatible with Western doctrines and operations. The Abukuma class is not a new ship, and critics may point to the fact that it has already served for decades under Japan. Yet, for the Philippines, which is only starting to rebuild its naval capability, these vessels represent a crucial bridge. While waiting for newly built frigates, corvettes, and offshore patrol vessels under the modernization program, the Abukuma class could provide immediate and credible capability. They may not be at the cutting edge compared to brand new ships, but they offer a mature, reliable, and proven platform. If upgraded with modern combat systems, sensors, or missiles, they could serve the Philippines for another decade or more. Another key factor is training and experience. The crews of the Philippine Navy will gain exposure to operating more advanced systems, managing larger ships, and conducting complex missions at sea. This knowledge transfer will have long-term benefits as the Philippines prepares to integrate newer and more sophisticated warships in the future. Furthermore, Japan's commitment to regional security and its strengthening defense ties with Manila highlight that this transfer is not just about hardware but also about alliance and trust. It signals a deeper cooperation aimed at balancing the maritime power dynamics in the Indo-Pacific. Strategically, the presence of Abukuma-class ships in the Philippine fleet could alter the security calculus in the West Philippine Sea. They would provide Manila with a more credible means to conduct sovereignty patrols, escort missions, and deterrence operations against intrusions. While they cannot match the sheer numbers and power of the Chinese Navy, their presence backed by Allied support sends a clear message that the Philippines is enhancing its capacity to defend its interests. In maritime disputes, perception matters, and the arrival of such capable ships would strengthen the confidence of Filipino sailors and the public in the nation's ability to stand its ground. There are, however, challenges that must be considered. Maintenance and logistics for older ships can be demanding, and the Philippine Navy must ensure it has the technical expertise and supply chain to keep these ships operational. Integration of their systems into existing command structures will also take effort. But with the support of Japan, which has a reputation for high-quality shipbuilding and aftercare, these challenges can be managed. In the larger picture, the Abukuma-class transfer represents a major step in the Philippines' maritime journey. It is not the ultimate solution to naval modernization, but it is a catalyst that accelerates the growth of the fleet, builds confidence, and strengthens alliances. As the Philippines continues to push for a modern navy capable of protecting its territorial waters and exclusive economic zone, ships like the Abukuma-class will stand as proof of the nation's resolve and the support it receives from partners who share the same vision of a free and open Indo-Pacific.